Hello friends, now we shall study a special type of the tissue, that is the nervous tissue, and this nervous tissue which consists of the different types of the cells such as the neurons and the neuroglial cells. In last video we have already studied the structure of neuron, that is the nerve cell. Now we shall study the second type of the cells which are forming the nervous tissue, and that is the neuroglial cells or the glial cells. So what are these neuroglial cells? These are the supporting cells, and neuroglial cells are derived from the embryonic ectoderm. They support the central nervous system as well as the peripheral nervous system. So in this way the neuroglial cells are large in number in the neurons than the neurons. So we shall see the different types of the neuroglial cells, and with these different types we shall also study their structure and their functions. So first type of the neuroglial cells, their name is oligodendrocytes. So what are these oligodendrocytes? These are the branched cells, and they are forming the myelin sheath around the axons of central nervous system. That is the axons of neurons present in the central nervous system. And in this way the myelin sheath is made up of proteins and the fats, and it helps in quick transmission of the impulse. That means proteins and the fats contents are more in the myelin sheath, which is formed by the oligodendrocytes. Then we shall see the second type of the neuroglial cells, that is the microglia. These microglia are the small cells with few branches, and they are derived from the monocytes. They recover injury in central nervous system, and they generate immune response in central nervous system. So in this way microglia are functional in the nervous tissue. Then third type of the neuroglial cells are called astrocytes. So these astrocytes are the star-shaped cells. They are most abundant cells of central nervous system, and astrocytes are functional for the secretion of neurotransmitter. So what is the neurotransmitter? The acetylcholine is the type of the neurotransmitter, and for the secretion of neurotransmitter the astrocytes are functional. Secondly, they are also functional in the maintenance of blood-brain barrier, that is a BBB, and regulation of impulse conduction. That means they are functional to regulate the conduction of the impulse. Then the next type of neuroglial cells are called ependymal cells. So these are the single cells, that is they are the single layered squamous, columnar, ciliated epithelial cells, and they are forming the lining of ventricles of the brain as well as the central canal of the spinal cord. So these ependymal cells, they are functional in production and circulation of CSF, that is cerebrospinal fluid, in central nervous system. The next type of neuroglial cells are called Schwann cells. They are most abundant in peripheral nervous system and they produce myelin sheath around modulated nerves of PNS, that is peripheral nervous system. Last type of glial cells are called satellite cells. They are functional to support the neurons or the nerve cells.